Making soapy cupcakes. I have full milk here. This is goat's milk. It's starting to congeal, so I actually need to hurry up. My oils right here are cool to the touch. They're basically room temperature. And I will be doing a cold process soap today for the soapy cupcakes. And this is going to be a witch's brew. And it's going to be scented in dragon's blood. So, without further delay, I'm going to put on my mask. And we're going to start whipping this up. I don't know if you can hear me if I'm muffled or not, but hopefully I'll be able to figure out a way to, with my new editing software, to edit this portion out. Just the noise anyway, because I know it's type annoying. We have some salt in here, some sodium lactate, and goat's milk. And this is our lye solution. I'm just going to try to scrape everything from out of here. Be as careful as possible. Mix it around a little. And before I actually start buzzing this up, I'm going to add in my kaolin and bentonite clays, and I put this in every single one of my soaps, and they're pretty cheap. I get mine from Wholesale Supplies Plus. So we're just going to do like a half a tablespoon. Just a guesstimation of a half a tablespoon. That's the kaolin. And this is the bentonite. And normally you don't see me put this in any of my soaps because I'm usually doing hot process and it's already in my batter. And usually for the hot process videos, I don't want them to be too long. So I just edit this part out. So we're going to give this a little whirl, and then we're going to put in the rest of our additives. Let's mix this in a little. And it's already starting to like emulsify on its own. Weird. So plug up your ears or skip past this part. For a minute, I thought my batter was a goner. This goat's milk, if you let it sit, it will congeal and thicken up your batter. So, and plus I'm using a, I'm only doing about 33% water to oils. So, but I have other liquids that I'm adding in, but it's not that much really. But I'm not discounting it either anyway. I'm going to do a little bit more mixing with this. Well, I'll just wipe it off because it's kind of like annoying me. My OCD is not good for like stuff left behind. So we have that in here, and we're also going to put in 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. The same recipe that I use for my hot process, I'm going to be using for my cold process. Nothing is going to be new. I'm just going to see how it favors out. So, it's 1 and 2. Just about 2, I guess. And then we're going to take some of this liquid here, which is aloe juice and sugar. I didn't want to have any type of water in this cupcake soap. So I'm just going to put about 2 tablespoons of this mixture. And the sugar actually helps with the bubbles as well. Maybe we'll do 3. We'll do 3 tablespoons of that. And then we also have our super fat, and I'm going to add that in now as well. So I usually do a 5% before the cook, and I'm going to do a 5% after the cook. And I totally forgot that I had cocoa butter in here. So we need to melt this really, really quickly. So I'm going to mix this in, and I'm going to melt this, and I'll be right back. Okay, and a little bit of a disaster later. We are back, and this is still at a very light trace. So the discount is fine. What we're going to do now is mix in this super fat. Move all this extra stuff out of my way. And we're going to start dividing the soup batter. Make sure this is well incorporated. Still at a light trace, which I'm loving. So at any rate, I went to go and see The Nun last night. I am a very, very huge horror fan. I love everything scary. Does not matter what it is. So if you guys saw it, you know, what did you think about it? It came out on Thursday. Today is Saturday. So obviously I went to go see it on Friday. And I'm the type of person, I really don't scare easily. But this film had me like jumping. And not to give any spoiler alerts, but I see now that the whole Conjuring situation has come full circle. Like, you guys have to watch The Nun. Like, if you're into scary movies, if you're not into scary movies, if you like The Conjuring, you need to watch this movie. So we're going to do, pour about half off. And this is just going to be for the frosting. I'm not too sure if I want to fragrance this. It doesn't look about half. A little bit more. And that should do it. So I'm not too sure. What I'm going to do first is put some fragrance in this one. I have to split off some more colors for the base of the soap. And what I'm going to do is, I don't even know what I was saying. Whatever, brain fart. So I'm just going to split off some of these colors. We have some Red Vibrance from Nurture Soap, Firefly from Nurture Soap. What I was saying was what I was going to do is put in the fragrance in this portion and then see how it reacts. So Red Vibrance, Firefly, and Orange Vibrance from Nurture Soap. Just gonna pour off a little and a little. I don't want that much orange. And I'm sorry that this is off camera, way off camera, but it is what it is at this point. I'm going to put the orange vibrance in the big bucket. And we're going to split up our other two colors in these buckets. My little Luana coconut oil buckets. And then the red. Oh, my little stick came out. That's no bueno. Throw that to the side. And then I'm going to top each bucket or item off with some of this Dragon's Blood fragrance oil that I got from Essential Depot. And it's kind of like powdery and musky all at the same time. And it's very dark. So I'm glad, yeah. We might have to add in more colors. And this is the first time I'm actually using this. So what I'm going to do first is mix this in. And it's like not giving me any yellow at all because this is so damn dark. And it's fine because this is the bottom. So yeah, I'm not going to scent the top at all. Not at all. So it'll be strong enough because of the amount that I put in here. So we're just going to scrape out these containers. Continue to mix this up. Bummer. And that's what I get for not opening the bottle first, but trial and error. And these are cute Witch's Brew cupcake soaps. So it's fine. It's all in good fun. I'm not mad. Worst things have happened to me today. So we're just going to roll with it. I'm just going to put this over in a safe place. And the colorants really don't matter. I'm still going to add it. But I'm just going to dump everything in here. I thought it was going to be a different color, but this is like a mud red. Get as much of this out as we can. It's behaving pretty well, so I'm not mad at that at all. I just don't want my top to be this color. And you can see it's like, get this. Try to scrape down the sides. I want to mix this in by hand first before I even attempt to blend it. And I don't think I would need to, but I'm going to anyway. That's a pretty cool color down there. It's like a crimson red. So I'm going to scrape this off, pull out our handy dandy stick blender, give this a buzz, and pour it into our cupcake molds. And whatever I have left over, I'm just going to pipe after I put on the piping of the cupcakes. Waste not, want not. So here we go. And this is still like moving. Now it's finally like at a pudding tray. Scrape that off. But at any rate, yeah, back to The Nun. The movie had me like jumping in my seats. Me and my best friend went to go see it last night. And it was crazy because the movie is literally so scary that it was a grown man sitting next to us and he was screaming. Like, whoever made that movie is a genius. I mean, I've seen scary movies, I've seen scarier movies, but this one, I haven't been to the theater to see a scary movie in a very long time, so this one was a very pleasant surprise. So, I'm just making a mess here, but it's cool. Move this over here, and I have my little box container filled with my cupcake silicone molds. And we're just going to pour some off into each one. And then we're going to let them set for a little while. I don't know if you can see this. I'll just try to pull over. I'll let them set for a little while. And then we will pipe on top. This is like a blood red. And keeping it in this box is a little easier for me because I'm able to like bang it down and all that goodness. As we all know, especially as soapers, these cupcake silicone molds can be kind of flimsy. And making soap is expensive enough. I'm not trying to spill or waste product. I'm just going to turn this around to make it a little bit more easier for myself to finish pouring this off. Water in here. And I'm actually going to be making another cupcake soap, and that's going to be pumpkin chai tea. I made some truffles out of that, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you actually saw the little demo of it, like a little piece of a demo of it. So, and this is going to be this, that, and another soap that I'm making for winter, fall, if you will. I'm not really doing too many fall soaps or calling it fall soaps. But at any rate, it's going to be a part of a gift set. I'll scrape some of this down. Now, each gift set will be slightly different, but they will all at least have a soap and a wax melt, I believe. That's how I'm doing it. So just moving this around a little. Getting stuff from off the sides and wiping my hands off. I'm going to bang this down, and you guys don't want to see what just happened in here. Like, you really don't. I guess this one in the back is a little too heavy, so it kind of just like flopped over. And what I said I didn't want to happen just happened. But don't fret, my pets, because I definitely do have this box lined, so it's not going to make much of a difference what happens. I'm going to smash this down. It is starting to thicken up though. I have to add a little bit more into this one. Can't have people out here with not a full cupcake, can we? I know they're also coming out with another Halloween, and I can't wait. It's not Rob Zombie. Sorry to anybody that loves Rob Zombie movies, but I don't. I'm not the gore type of person. I actually like to be scared. So if it's just like blood gushing out everywhere, I'm not into that. Like, I rather watch something else. I'm just going to be topping some of these off and smoothing it out. Hopefully it's no like air pockets, because I don't have time for another disaster. But I can't wait to see that. Then they have, and Jamie Lee Curtis is actually coming back, so we'll see her in that movie. And then they have another horror film coming out called Hellfest or Welcome to Hellfest. Either way, the guy that plays Candyman, he's going to be in that video, in that movie, rather. And I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. Like, I'm just all things horror. Like, I so cannot wait in a few days for American Horror Story to start. Like, you guys don't even understand. I've been watching that series since the start when they had Murder House, and I have not stopped since. So maybe I could do the question of the day now while we're still working on this, and I'm taking my sweet time lining these cupcake molds up. So the question of the day would be, would you rather be scared or see blood? Like, if you were going to see a scary movie, would you rather it be gory or actually scary? Some people actually do like, blood and guts crap. I don't. I can tolerate it for a point, but I'm just not a fan. It's like, what's the point? Like, I'm waiting to see somebody like straight jump out of the bushes and give me a mini heart attack. That's what I expect to happen when I go see a scary movie. So, we have those filled up. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Is, since I really do want the top to have some scent, I'm not even going to waste what's left in this bucket, because we do actually have a lot left over. I don't know if you can see that, but we have some left over, and I'm just going to use this as another top, another portion of the top. And then we'll add in the embeds that I made from Melt and Pour. One I actually sculpted, and then the other I basically used a mold that I got from Hobby Lobby. So we're going to spritz these with some 91% isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to attempt to bang this again, and it's a little bit stiffer, so it's not going anywhere. And I just dropped my spoon. And we're going to sit these to the side. I'm going to get another spoon to mix that up, and we'll see how it's doing. Put it in the piping bag, and then we'll get to piping. Cold process soap from BodyGarbage. Ooh, who knew? So we'll be back. Alrighty, bugs, we're back. So for the sake of time, I decided to mix up my colors, including the one that had the fragrance in it. I think it overfills my piping bag, but you'll have that. And I just took the colors and mixed them up just basically scoop it out. Some more isopropyl alcohol. I'm just going to push this down a little bit more. Hold this kind of taut, and it's coming out fine. So we're going to start with some dollops in the middle. say this little mishap actually worked out perfectly for me because the bottom of these cupcakes are pretty cool. As long as I get this paper out of my way, we'll be fine. Little air pocket. Okay, so we're going to start out by going around once. On each cupcake. Hopefully we have enough. And my piping bag just bust. Yay, hooray for me. So let's see if we can finagle this until I go get a bag from out of the pantry, which would be a freezer bag. Okay. I'm just going to try to squeeze the rest of this out inside of this one where I missed it. I'm just going to go around this with my other piping tip. So that bust, that was a dud. So the joys of making soap. Once again, I'll be back. Hey bugs, so we're back for the unveiling of our Witch's Brew cupcake soap. And it got a little messy, as you can see from the bottom of this, but things still worked out great. I believe the soaps came out pretty good. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not sticky. It popped right out. So this is how it looks, and it's pretty hard. Usually my soaps are kind of soft because of my recipe, so it takes a little bit longer to come out of the mold. But these I'm pretty happy with. I did a little mica drizzle, as you can see. So I was kind of like going for the dragon witch-esque type of look. So I'm just going to show you another one. And these are going to go on the, I was about to say bacon rack. Damn. They're going to go on the curing rack for about 4 to 6 weeks because these are cold processed. And but they'll be available. I'm going to make them available in the shop. This is the next one. And this little guy right here, this broom, I actually carved that from out of melt and pour soap. The witch's hat is a mold that I got from Hobby Lobby, so that's melt and pour as well. And then the rest is my cold process recipe. So this is how these look. We're going to put these on the soaping rack to cure, and they'll be available in my Etsy on October 20th. So just in There you have it, folks. Another fine creation from BodyGarbage. If you like this video, please do give me a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you'd like to purchase anything that's available in my Etsy, please follow the link down below. As always, be well and stay blessed. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye for now.
One.